Welcome to the deep dive. There's an undeniable pull to old, abandoned places, isn't there?
Oh, definitely. Those crumbling structures, they just seem to hold on to secrets, don't they? Whispering tales through time.
Exactly. And, often those whispers, they morph into some pretty powerful folklore. Stories of strange lights, maybe mournful music, shadowy figures.
It's a universal fascination, really. We're drawn to the unknown, to the mysteries that kind of cling to forgotten corners.
Oh.
But what's truly fascinating, I think, is how our own perceptions can dramatically shape what we believe is real.
Yeah.
So today, our mission isn't just to, enjoy a good story. It's to take a deep dive into how the most compelling truths often lie hidden beneath layers of legend and, frankly, our own expectations.
Absolutely. We're peeling back those layers today. And our source for this deep dive is a narrative called The Mysterious Old House.
Right.
Now, in the story, you're introduced to two very distinct characters. First, there's Liam. He's our quintessential skeptic, anchors himself firmly in logic, needs rational explanations for everything.
And then you've got Chloe. She's the true romantic, drawn to the intrigue, the mystery of the unknown. Her imagination is always ready to run wild with every old tale.
Perfect contrast.
Exactly. And these two friends, they approach Blackwood Manor. It's this imposing house, always seems to be shrouded in mist. They're in Oakhaven. Place has been abandoned for half a century.
50 years.
Mm-hmm.
And what sets their adventure in motion, what really kicks it off, is this brilliant bet.
The bet.
Yes. Liam, brimming with confidence in his logical world, he wagers that if they go inside Blackwood Manor and find anything he can't explain rationally, he'll admit there's more to the world than meets the eye. But if they find nothing unusual, nothing inexplicable.
Then what?
Then Chloe has to help him study history, a subject she apparently hates.
So the stakes are high, personally anyway.
Right. So from the outset, you've got this perfect tension, don't you? It's not just about curiosity. It's about proving a point. One of them has to be right.
It's a masterstroke, actually, in the storytelling. This bet isn't just a plot device. It's like the story's core mechanism for exploring how we engage with the unexplained.
How so?
Well, it forces both characters and, by extension, us, the readers or listeners, to directly confront our own biases. You've got Liam's need for logical proof versus Chloe's openness to the mystical, the romantic view.
Yeah.
It really sets the stage perfectly for exploring how readily we accept or reject weird phenomena based on our pre-existing beliefs, what we expect to find.
Okay, so let's unpack how this story starts playing on those biases right away. It masterfully sets the scene.
It really does.
As Liam and Chloe make their way to Blackwood Manor, the description isn't just vivid, it feels deliberately crafted to, prime our perception, right?
Absolutely. The rusted gates, the ivy, thick arms grabbing the walls, those vacant windows staring out.
The empty eyes, yeah.
It's all designed to evoke that sense of dread and mystery. How does this initial atmosphere prepare us and the characters for what's coming?
Well, it builds anticipation, doesn't it?
Hugely. This immediate sense of oppressive atmosphere is so crucial. The house isn't just a setting. It's practically a character itself. It's actively shaping their expectations, and ours too, making us anticipate something extraordinary, maybe even supernatural. The silence, the decay, these details create this psychological landscape where the unexplained feels not just possible, but, almost inevitable.
And Liam, ever the pragmatist, he immediately starts searching for a logical way in. No ghosts needed for entry.
Right, no magic keys, and they eventually find a shattered window. It's almost too easy.
A little bit.
And that initial ease of entry is almost deceptive because the moment they step through that window, bam, the atmosphere shifts profoundly.
How so? Describe that shift.
The air inside is heavy, stagnant. You get these distinct scents, decay, dampness, and something else. Something metallic. And their footsteps just echo like crazy on the grand, decaying wooden floors. Furniture's all draped in those white sheets, the ghostly shrouds. What's the narrative doing here, you think, with all these sensory details?
It's overwhelming you, isn't it? With a specific visceral feeling. It's not just telling you the house is old, it's making you feel the age, the neglect, the unsettling quiet.
Exactly. Feel it in your bones.
And it doesn't take long for the first unexplained event to happen as they move deeper into this long, dark hallway.
Yeah.
A sudden, inexplicable chill just permeates the air. It's not just cold. The story says it feels unnatural. Raises goosebumps.
Precisely. And this chill, it's more than just atmospheric color, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the story's first subtle little challenge to Liam's purely rational perspective.
Because it's a feeling.
Exactly. It's a feeling rather than something tangible he can debunk easily, which makes it harder to just immediately dismiss. But then comes the truly undeniable bit.
Ah, yes. The second, more profound mystery.
This is the big one early on.
Yeah, this next part. This is where the story truly turns, I think. It forces Liam to confront his deepest convictions.
What happens?
A faint, melancholic piano melody starts drifting from somewhere upstairs.
Whoa. Okay.
And the narrative describes it as undeniable, clear as day, yet utterly impossible. They both just freeze, wide-eyed. Then the sound just stops, abruptly, leaving this even deeper, more unsettling silence behind. And for Liam, Mr. Logic, that's when a real prickle of fear crawls up his spine.
His first crack in the armor.
Totally. And Chloe, of course, is triumphant. Like, see? I told you.
Of course she is. But this piano melody, it isn't just a spooky sound effect, is it? It's the story's first direct, undeniable challenge to Liam's skepticism.
And ours too, maybe.
And crucially, yes, to our own assumptions as well. The author uses this audible event, something concrete, to force a crack in that purely rational worldview. It prepares us for the deeper human truths that are going to emerge later.
Yeah.
It's designed to make us question our understanding of reality, just like Liam is forced to.
And just as they're kind of reeling from this, processing it, their attention is drawn to an ornate table nearby.
And on the table.
A small leather-bound diary, pages yellowed with age. This immediately signals, there's a deeper story here.
Ah, the diary. This is the crucial piece of evidence, isn't it?
Yeah.
It anchors their exploration in something tangible, a real mystery.
Right. It shifts it from just generic ghost stories to something far more personal, human.
And the entries themselves, you said they were chilling.
Yeah. Fragmented. They read about loneliness, growing shadows in the house, hearing that mysterious music again, seeing flickering lights.
Okay.
And then a desperate search for a secret room because, quote, they are coming.
Wow. Heavy stuff.
Oh.
What does this fragmented narrative immediately do to our understanding of the house and theirs?
Well, it transforms everything, doesn't it? The house isn't just dilapidated anymore. It holds this chilling, unresolved human mystery.
Yeah, it's not just creaks and drafts now.
Exactly. And the abrupt, almost panic end to the diary entries, culminating in that mention of a secret room, it gives them a concrete puzzle to solve. This isn't just about spooky sounds anymore. It's about finding a missing piece of a human story.
And that abrupt ending is key, I think. It creates this powerful sense of urgency and a clear new purpose for their exploration.
Right. Liam's logical mind is now fully engaged. He has a puzzle.
Exactly. The ghostly elements are now kind of tied to a human story. Even if it sounds terrifying, it pulls him deeper into a search for answers that he can actually logically pursue. He could look for a room.
Precisely. So the diary's revelation, it ignites this new urgent purpose. Liam, his logical mind now fully hooked by this tangible mystery, he takes the lead. He decides the master bedroom is the most logical place to start looking for this secret room.
Okay, makes sense. As they ascend the grand staircase, each step creaking under their weight, the story really emphasizes the historical weight of the house. You feel the years. And it's interesting, isn't it, that the master bedroom is described as remarkably well-preserved compared to the rest of the house.
Yeah, what's that about?
It adds another layer of intrigue, I think. Like maybe someone cared for this particular space more recently or more carefully.
So Liam, ever the logician, immediately goes for the common hiding places. He starts examining the brickwork of the grand fireplace.
Good thinking.
His reasoning is that secret nooks are often found in secure, central parts of old homes. He's looking for the practical explanation for the secret room. Not magic.
And this logical approach, does it pay off?
It does. After meticulously running his hands over the cold bricks, feeling each one, Liam's fingers brush against one that's slightly loose, almost imperceptible.
The breakthrough.
This is it. It's kind of a testament to the idea that patience and a systematic approach can reveal hidden truths,
Absolutely.
Oh.
The loose brick. What happens next?
With a soft click, that brick slides inward. It reveals a small, almost invisible switch behind it.
Clever.
Liam presses it, and there's this low, grinding sound echoing through the otherwise silent room. A section of the wall beside the fireplace slowly, majestically slides open.
Wow.
Chloe gasps, totally awestruck, and Liam has this look on his face. It's triumph mixed with, genuine awe. They've found it. A narrow, dark passageway.
That moment must feel huge. Pure cinematic discovery. And when they step inside, what do they find in this secret room?
It's small and cold. but it's filled with unexpected treasures. Not gold or jewels like you might imagine. No. Instead, there are vibrant, luminous paintings stacked against one wall. Really beautiful, apparently. And an intricately carved wooden chest with a rusted lock.
Paintings and a locked chest. That raises an important question, doesn't it? What precious things would someone want to hide so carefully, especially if they're not, obviously valuable in a monetary sense? What does that tell us about the person hiding them?
That's a great question. It suggests something deeply personal, right? Something valued way beyond material worth. Sentiment, maybe? Passion?
Could be. But the discovery isn't over yet, is it?
Not by a long shot. Just as they're kneeling down, backs to the entrance of this secret passage, examining the paintings, a new sound breaks the silence.
Oh no. What now?
A distinct and, frankly, chilling sound. The faint creak of the front door downstairs.
They heard the front door, but they're upstairs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then, slow, deliberate footsteps begin ascending the main staircase.
Coming towards them.
And the profound realization hits them both at the same time. They are no longer alone in Blackwood Manor.
Oof. That is the perfect twist, isn't it? Just when they feel like they've solved one mystery, cracked the code, a new, much more immediate threat emerges. It throws all their assumptions back into question. Reminds us that even when we think we've uncovered a truth, there might be another deeper layer just waiting.
The sound of those approaching footsteps. It sends this jolt of pure adrenaline through Liam and Chloe. They're trapped in that small, hidden room.
Nowhere to go.
Exactly. They just exchange this terrified glance. The footsteps are relentless, growing louder, closer, and then a figure steps into view in the master bedroom, just outside their hidden passage. It's an old man, his face etched with the lines of age, but his eyes are described as startlingly clear blue. He's carrying a worn leather satchel and an old-fashioned lantern.
Okay, so not exactly a terrifying specter.
Not at all. And what's fascinating here is how his calm, almost melancholic understanding contrasts so sharply with Liam and Chloe's terror. He doesn't seem surprised or angry.
He's not a ghost. He's simply Arthur. And this immediately starts to shift the entire narrative, doesn't it?
Completely. And Arthur, who turns out to be the son of the diary's writer.
Ah, the connection.
Right. He calmly, systematically unravels each piece of the mystery that had them so spooked. He explains the mournful piano melodies.
Yeah, what were they?
Simply his mother's antique music box. He still comes by sometimes, winds it up for remembrance. Its delicate sound carries easily on the wind on foggy nights. He even pulls it out of his satchel and plays it for them, a delicate, familiar tune.
Wow. Okay, so the music explained. What about the lights? The flickering lights mentioned in the diary and probably in the town's folklore.
Those are just his flashlight beam. He explains he checks on the house periodically at night, doing routine maintenance, making sure everything's okay. His flashlight beam flickering through the windows. So simple. Every supernatural element, once so terrifying and inexplicable, had a perfectly rational human explanation behind it.
Exactly. It's such a powerful lesson in how easily simple facts can get misinterpreted, twisted into these complex legends over time.
Definitely. But what about the secret room itself? The diary made it sound so ominous.
Well, the real story of the secret room is actually incredibly poignant. Arthur reveals that his mother, the diary writer, she loved to draw and paint. It was her passion.
Okay.
But her father, Arthur's grandfather, was a very strict man. Considered art frivolous, a waste of time, didn't approve at all.
Oh, it's sad.
Yeah. So his grandmother, Arthur says, bless her soul, she secretly helped her daughter create the hidden room. It was a sanctuary to hide her passion, her supplies, her paintings.
A safe space for her art. Exactly. And the ghost stories in the diary. The fear, the feeling of being watched. They are coming. That was her vivid imagination, Arthur explains, making her secret room feel even more like a protected fortress against the unknown, making her secret more dramatic, more exciting. She was a storyteller, even back then.
Wow. So the fear was real to her, but self-created, in a way.
Yeah.
To protect something precious.
Precisely. And this is where the true treasures are unveiled. Arthur takes out this old, tarnished key.
With a locked chest.
For the intricately carved wooden chest, yes. He opens it, and inside, it's not more hidden art. It's a collection of old photographs, some antique family jewelry, faded letters.
The real family heirloom.
And true heirlooms, yeah. He starts sharing these heartfelt stories about his family, about his mother and grandmother, and suddenly, the once ominous house is filled with warmth, nostalgia, connection.
It completely transforms the atmosphere, doesn't it? From a place of fear to a place of cherished memory. It shows that genuine human connection and history are often far more valuable, far more interesting than imagined specters.
It's truly amazing. And you see Liam's initial skepticism just melt away. The story says he gets this sheepish grin. He asks Arthur, "So no ghosts then? Just you?"
Huh. And what does Arthur say?
Arthur just sort of winks and confirms, "Just me and the memories." And the profound implication sinks in. The most compelling stories, the ones that really resonate, are often rooted in very human experiences, not the supernatural.
Yeah, it's not about grand, otherworldly mysteries, but intimate, personal truths.
And that's really the core takeaway here, isn't it? The elaborate supernatural narrative they'd constructed, that the folklore constructed for Blackwood Manor, it just dissolved. It dissolved into a much more intimate, relatable, and ultimately more meaningful human story.
It really shows how our expectations and biases can lead us to construct a reality that isn't quite accurate, and how often the simplest explanation holds the most profound truth.
Yeah, Liam and Chloe, they're humbled, enlightened, they sincerely apologize for trespassing.
And Arthur, how does he react to that?
He's incredibly gracious. He accepts their apology, says something like, "Curiosity is a wonderful thing, especially when it leads to discovery." He actually thinks his mother would have been delighted.
Delighted? Why?
Delighted that her stories, even the imaginative ones in her diary, still captivated people after all these years. And especially now that the real story, the human story behind them, could finally be told.
That's a beautiful way to look at it.
Yeah.
So as they leave the house
feels completely different to them. It no longer feels menacing or eerie. The dust and decay now seem almost like gentle guardians of a cherished past.
Wow.
And the creaks and groans of the old structure, they don't sound scary anymore. They sound like contented sighs.
It's a complete shift in perception. Just shows how context and understanding can fundamentally alter our entire experience of a place, doesn't it?
Totally. And the bet. What happened with the bet?
Yes, the bet. Did Liam have to admit defeat, or did Chloe have to study history?
Well, it was kind of settled, but not with a clear victory for pure logic or for unbridled imagination. It was more like a win for the unexpected beauty of truth.
I like that.
Liam's final thought in the narrative really sums it up. The truth is always more interesting than fiction.
That's a great line. And this whole deep dive, it really highlights how easily we as humans can construct these elaborate explanations for things we don't immediately understand.
Yeah, we jump to conclusions.
We do, and we often overlook simpler, more profound human truths that might be right there. It forces us to ask, doesn't it? What assumptions do we make about the unexplained in our own lives? Are they based on what we expect to find or what might actually be there?
That's the question, isn't it? So we've journeyed from seemed like a chilling mystery built entirely on misperception and folklore to this genuinely heartwarming human story. It really emphasizes the transformative power of just shifting your perspective.
It truly encourages us, I think, to consider how often the real stories, the human stories, the messy, complicated, beautiful human stories, are far more intricate and ultimately more meaningful than the legends we might create around them.
So now it's your turn. We invite you, listening, to consider what mysteries might exist in your own life, or maybe in your own sources of information, things that might just be waiting for their true human story to be uncovered.
Yeah, what legends are you accepting that might have a simpler, more human truth underneath? If you have sources you'd like us to dive into, stories like this one, we're always ready to explore.